In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you the pros and cons of the real estate niche for your social media marketing agency in 2023. But make sure you stay to the end because I'm going to be saying my actual favorite niche and if I can go back, what I would get into. So let's get into the video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I appreciate you being here and coming back to watch yet again another video. If you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name's Carter Vincentini. I'm the co-founder of Versatile Agency, a full service real estate specialized marketing agency, doing everything for our realtors to help build their personal brand, grow organically, and then obviously bring in new clients with our unique paid advertising strategy. But in today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you the pros and cons of getting into the real estate niche in 2023. After specializing and being in this niche for around 2.5 years, I've definitely learned the pros and cons of being in it, and I'm going to explain to you guys everything and the ins and outs and what to think about if you're debating and trying to pick a niche essentially right now for your social media marketing agency. So a couple points that I want to get across before I go over the pros and cons is there really is no golden niche. There's no best niche to get into. The only thing I would focus on are two main points, and that's the service delivery and the outreach. So how hard is the service delivery going to be? Can I make the service delivery? Can I separate myself from others? How hard is reaching the actual decision maker going to be for outreach to book as many meetings as I can? You have to think about that as well. And then the more specialized, the better. Since this is becoming more and more saturated in the sense of there's going to be a lot of social media marketing agencies out there, the more specialized of a niche you can figure out, the actual better it's going to be for you. So I'm going to get into the pros and cons now and then tell you my favorite niche at the end of this video. So pro number one for the real estate niche is outreach is absolutely amazing, and you can book tons of meetings with the right script. Now, the reason I say this is because you are always speaking with the decision maker. You're reaching out to real estate agents. Real estate agents are entrepreneurs and they're their own boss. So there's never a gatekeeper, or very rarely, unless you're reaching out to a massive team or a brokerage. Other than that, there's never a gatekeeper. You're always speaking with the decision maker, and he'll let you know or she'll let you know right then and there if they're interested in getting on a meeting. So you can book tons of appointments with the right script. Cold calling is absolutely killer because, like I just said, you're calling the decision maker every single time. You can reach out on every single platform because they're realtors, they're entrepreneurs, they're on every social media platform. So Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, cold calling, cold emails, SMS. You can do it all and you can book a whole lot of meetings in this niche. Now, con number one is the service delivery. Service delivery for real estate is extremely complex and it is very hard to get results if you don't know what you're doing, which could sound scary in the very beginning of your business because you might not know what you're doing. Now, the reason it's so complex is because we're not trying to sell a $20 product or a $50 product or get someone to buy, a $200 gym membership. We're trying to find people that are quite literally making the biggest investment of their entire life. $2 million investments, $1 million investments, $500,000 investments. Like, this is a big thing. We're getting our realtors a massive return on investment from our package, which is why the churn rate being in this niche is extremely, extremely high. I struggle with this myself. It's still something I'm trying to dial in, having the best possible service of all time, but it is difficult. You have to first figure out how to bring in a whole lot of volume, then usually have amazing drip campaigns. Now we have in-house ISAs to call these leads, nourish them, vet them, and try to book appointments for our realtors on an autopilot to provide that much more value. But this is all stuff you have to figure out how to increase the quality of leads, how to dequalify people or disqualify people through landing pages, surveys. So I don't know everything about every other niche and how complex it is doing the service delivery. I'm sure it's hard, but I've heard it from a lot of other agency owners as well. Real estate is, I think, by far the most complex and definitely the hardest to get results. So that's con number one. Pro number two is the fact that there is so many realtors. There is 140,000 real estate agents just in Canada. So you're never gonna run out of people to reach out to. You could have the worst churn rate of all time. Word travels very, very fast, but there's always gonna be realtors out there. Whereas, let's just say you're doing coffee shops. I don't know, you can still work throughout the entire world, so there's a lot of coffee shops out there, but you might, be stuck to running out in Canada and then having to reach out in the United States, which I don't know if you want to do that or don't want to do that, but real estate is nice just because there's a ridiculous amount of realtors and an unlimited people to reach out to just within your very own province or within your own state, depending on where you're watching this. So con number two is the fact that this niche is extremely saturated. I feel like there is a lot of agencies that are in the real estate niche. So this will affect actually getting people to get on a sales call. You need to have an extremely strong guarantee and an excellent offer to get these people to get on a meeting with you. Every single realtor I reach out to or every single agent I jump on a call with 90% of the time says,
I get text messages and emails from you guys 10 times a week. I get 5 cold calls a day from all of you agency owners.
Yes, it is very saturated, but you're on a meeting with me because my offer and my guarantee is very, very good, and that's why you're here. So you need to have a great offer, you need to have a great guarantee in order to actually get people on a call with you. Otherwise, no one's gonna care, and it's gonna be extremely difficult, which is what I realized at the very beginning. So crafting something that's gonna separate you from everyone else, or just grab that realtor's attention, that team's attention to jump on a call with you. So now, like I said, I'm gonna tell you my favorite niche, and if I can go back, what I would potentially jump into right now. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, the more specialized, the better. Keep that in mind. Specialize down to the most ridiculous thing, and that would be the best niche. So if I can go back, what I would do is I would do pest control. Very specialized. I think it'd be very easy to get results. Client retention would be very high. I've never heard of anyone doing this before. So if you're watching this and you want a great niche, get into pest control. Your agency's gonna absolutely blow up if you're doing it correctly. Slim to none competition. You'll get great results. So go into that niche. That's the golden niche. But I appreciate you guys being here and watching another video. Before you leave, do me a favor. You're the only person quite literally that can help me with this. So click that subscribe button because I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. And like I said, you guys are the only ones capable of doing that. So click that button, turn on your post notifications, comment down below other videos you'd like to see that would potentially help you out. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.